Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Glory Roll. As you can see, we're in a little bit different format, but that's because we're recording during the literal height of the coronavirus outbreak. So forgive us for having to go all digital on you here, but at least we can keep some content going. All right, so let's start by introducing this rowdy bunch. I am your DM, Rillian, and I will be hosting this tonight and guiding this misguided group of adventurers through this new world that I have created, especially to torture them. But I can't even say left and right at this point because we all see the cameras differently, and I'm not sure what the final layout's going to be, but we'll start with playing his character, and I don't have names in front of me. This is going to make it hard. Pop quiz.
You don't have them memorized yet?
Not fully.
Are you trying to think of Urist Dakvagush?
It was the last name that was tripping me there. Playing his character Urist Dakvagush, we have Epitaph.
Aye.
Playing her character Ronan, we have Temeraire.
Hey.
Playing his character that can't speak English, we have the DM, Rillian. Playing his character Emric Sidar, we have Pemel. And playing her character Mistral, we have Arini.
Hi, guys.
So, when we last left off, our group of adventurers had gone to the city of Rivermore, a small farming community, or decent-sized farming community, near the Mountain of Goats. However, when they arrived, they found it mysteriously quiet, and all of the town's residents had apparently vanished. After doing some poking around, they found a path that seems to indicate a lot of things were dragged out of town. They snuck into the woods following the trail for a little ways before Mistral got spooked by something she saw, and then they all retreated back to the guard watchtower. Some debate sparked whether they should head back to the town where they'd come from, or at least head out of this town, which was more or less cut off by the arrival of something outside of the watchtower they were staying in. And that is where we pick up. Is it just me, or did that last session go very horror-ish, very fast?
Yeah. I'm scared.
Good. I don't even have music to play today. We're gonna have to put something in post or something. Okay. But when we left off, you guys were, I think, Mistral, you were rushing to the roof hatch to make sure it was shut.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's pick up from there.
Okay, so
Hey,
I'm
Marty.
running up to the roof to make sure the hatch is shut, and you said there is something crawling up the wall.
Yeah, you hear skittering on the side of the building. It sounds like something is clawing up the building, climbing up the side of it.
Okay, so I do want to mention
Yeah.
my movement speed is 40 feet.
Okay.
So I'm faster than your average.
Bear?
Yes.
No. I'm pretty sure a bear's is like 60 feet or something.
Okay, well,
Bears get running.
I don't have fly yet.
Okay.
So there's that. But I'll make it to the hatch and lock it.
Okay. You get up there and find that it is already latched, but you want to dog it shut or lock it.
Lock it, lock it.
Okay. That's not a hard thing to do. These things are made to be locked from the inside if necessary. So you find the latch and lock it. About the time that you do hear like this metallic ticking on the top, like something's picking at the hatch.
Not on my watch. I'm just gonna kind of prepare for acciono.
Okay. You hear the ticking, but then it eventually stops, and you just kind of hear movement across the floorboards up there. Just it starts moving around up above you. What are the rest of you guys doing in the meantime?
So we can't really see what these things are, right? We got like a brief look at them, or
You got a brief glance of one, if I recall. Looking out the window, you saw, well, smacked up against the window was what looked like a human hand-ish, but it had too many digits on it for one, and it wasn't quite assembled correctly. It's like somebody gave a toddler, parts to a human hand or something, and it was put back together not quite the way it was intended.
okay. Well, I think we should all probably back away from the windows and the doors and kind of hunker down and get like defensive positions. That seems like the best thing that we can do.
Okay.
I'll agree with that.
Agreed.
Okay. So you guys are just staying on that first floor and just kind of backing into the center of it then?
Yeah, shield up, warhammer up,
Okay. All right.
Does it sound like the creatures outside are? Is it like random? Their movements are random, or does it sound like they're, focusing on the door or the window or anything like that?
It definitely sounds like they're poking around and kind of checking the building's exterior. You haven't heard anything up to this point that makes you think that that they're focused in on the door or anything like that. Thank you. They just seem to be kind of poking around.
Okay.
They probably heard the siren you guys set off at this point, but
Hey, who's you guys?
I'm just saying, you guys as a party, an alarm was set off.
Mm-hmm. Well, and all the lights are off, correct? Like, in the building, in our room and stuff like that.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. So maybe they'll lose interest after a while if they can't get in. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, wouldn't it be nice? Okay. It's about this time that you actually do hear like a bang on the airlock hatch. Like something heavy just hit it.
That's probably fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's nothing big, except the next one sounds even harder. Like something's trying to ram the door in.
I mean, he probably needs to use the bathroom. I understand.
And then bang, 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 bang.
Is there anything in the room that
Can
we
I,
barricade the door?
Is there a window by the door that I could look at? Kind of.
Yeah, you could see. You could.
Can I do that then?
Sure, you don't have dark vision because you're a human, so
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
really can't see much because it is pretty dark out at this point.
Okay.
I'd say you get
Okay.
some moonlight, so you can see some movement out there, but it's still pretty difficult to see. You can't make out anything short of there's a bit of movement out there. But after that series of rapid hammers, it suddenly just goes quiet out there.
I'm gonna, Urus, can you, take a look and see if you can see anything with your dwarven eyes?
I'll take a look.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
That's 19.
19? Okay. Whatever it is has started moving away at this point. You can kind of see it moving away off around the building. But what you catch almost looks like the hind end of a horse. But that's about...
Is it a hind end I recognize?
No. No, this...
Well, that's reassuring at least.
Yeah. For one, this one doesn't look quite right. Again, kind of like the hand being put together in a way that makes it look like a toddler got the pieces and tried to stick it back together. This horse is going through a similar thing. That it's not quite right.
It's probably fine. They were probably born like that.
Yeah. So
No need to discriminate.
you kind of see it disappear around the corner. Just you catch it right as the hind end's just going around the corner. Arini, back to your character. You hear the tapping up top on the hatch and then the wandering across the wood. Eventually, it starts going down the side of the building. You hear it chittering down again. And then everything goes still.
I'm just gonna sit here as quiet as I can and continue to listen.
Okay. Downstairs, same thing. Everything just goes still. Much as you notice the vacancy of this town when you first got here, you now notice that there's just a dead quiet that hangs around this town.
I'll listen with my dwarf ears.
Okay. You can give me a perception check if you want to actively listen for something.
Okay. It's a 12.
A 12? Silence.
How long has it been?
Since it went quiet?
Yeah. Like I personally think we should wait. Okay, so this is maybe me talking now. I think we got to give this at least like an hour. I don't know, to be sure. I don't think we should make any noise or do anything. We might have to stay here the night and see what happens in the morning.
Sounds good to me.
5 minutes, 10 minutes goes by. It's still quiet. You tell me how long you guys are gonna wait, and I'll fill in details from there.
12 to 18 months.
You're gonna wait 12 to 18 months. Congratulations, baby's all around. No.
She's making a gag on the whole coronavirus thing.
Gotta get my laughs in with this where I can.
I think a long rest might be okay.
All right, you guys hunkering down for a long rest, or are you just gonna stare paranoid at air hatches the entire time going,
That's not really restful, is it?
Exactly my
Well,
point.
one of us should get Orini maybe, and then we could do a long rest and take shifts, for
Who's
a watch.
Arini?
I mean, yeah.
Mistral.
I don't know.
That's cool.
Pretty sure someone should get Mistral, and yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'm assuming you guys set up like a watch rotation or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. What goes on for the rest of the night is pretty much the same thing. Dead quiet. Stillness. No movement. No sound.
When the sun starts coming up again, I'm gonna go to the window and look.
You want to go to the window and what? You cut off a little.
Oh, and look out the window once daylight starts breaking.
Okay. You look out and you can start seeing the light increasing. You don't see any signs of whatever was out there.
And it's
I'm
like
gonna-
morning time.
Yeah, it's sun's starting to rise.
Are we all awake or no?
I would guess so by this point.
Okay. I'm going to sniff the air.
Inside the building?
Yep. Does it smell any different?
No.
Okay.
You guys all started talking too, so let's go panel. What did you want to do?
Nothing.
Okay. Urus?
I'm gonna open the front door and look outside.
Okay. He goes to start opening the front door. Ronan, what were you going to be doing? Because I heard you starting to talk to.
I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens.
As the dwarf opens the door, he gets snatched away. No. As you begin to crack open the door, yeah. So I'm assuming he's moved through the airlock. You really got to put your mic down when you're talking here.
I'm sorry. I was munching. I didn't want you to hear me.
As you move into, from the inner airlock into the outside, you start cracking open the outer door. It's same as I said before. It's just quiet, dead
I'm gonna do
still.
one of these.
Thank you for the visual imagery there. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Can we do like, is it the Three Stooges or Little Rascals or something? And I poke my head out
All
over his.
three
yeah.
or four heads just stacked on top of one another. Sure.
I got a
Perception checks
19.
all- 19, okay. Let's see what everybody else gets that's participating in this stack up.
I got a 9.
$22.
22, okay. With 9, all you experience is a calm, crisp morning in late summer.
Like
With-
peaceful.
With a 19 and a 22, in addition to that, what you sense is just how still and quiet it is. It is unnaturally quiet. There are no birds chirping. There are no bugs making any kind of noise. It is dead quiet.
I mean, that's no different than what we got here, right? It's
Correct.
more or less the same. I think now's a good time to leave.
I'm going to go up to the watchtower, open the hatch, and hop up,
Okay?
unlock it,
Yeah,
pop up.
I figured. You gonna take a perception check here?
Oh, that's a good idea.
I figured that's why you want to go to the top of the tower.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, okay. Oh, I feel like I really should come up with something for this one that's good. All right, I'm going to step away and whisper in your ear, because I can actually do that.
I don't know. I don't know if I like this.
It's pretty funny, right?
I'm gonna use this opportunity to write down a few notes.
Okay. Do with that what you will. She's going to munch on Chex Mix. That's what she's going to do.
Jack Speak sounds pretty good right now.
I like that we all have different snacks.
Yeah, well, we got all this stuff to do it when we thought, hey, we're going to be getting together this weekend, and then everybody stay home. Crap. What are we going to do with all these snacks?
Well, since the snack master can't hear me, I'm gonna talk shit right now and say that we haven't gotten an instruction on what to bring the last week. So
There you go. Well, if he listens to Wednesday's episode, or next Wednesday's, not this upcoming one, but next Wednesday's, he'll be able to hear that then. Excuse me. Okay. We have a geekling joining the party. So, Mistral, what are you going to do with the information I gave you there?
Okay, so I'm up on the watchtower. Do I see anything outside of town? Or in
No.
or around? Okay.
It's, like I said, this area seems to be stripped of life.
I'm gonna check on the horses.
Okay.
I'm gonna sniff outside. Does it smell different?
Nope. When you get to the stables, you find it still sealed shut. Inside, 2 healthy horses.
What was the name of the other one? It was Granny and
Charlie.
Charlie, right? Like the unicorn.
Yes.
No. Like the
Charlie
little
bit
kid
my
that
finger?
bites fingers. Watch
Oh,
out for
that
that one when you
Charlie.
feed him snacks.
Okay, I'm gonna close myself back in the building and head downstairs to try to find these people.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have eventually made my way back into the, main area. Did we ever look for or find a kitchen?
Find any what?
A kitchen,
I believe so. We found
like a
Rations.
mess hall.
You found a stockpile of rations, but there's no kitchen here.
Okay. We'll get food ready and stuff like that for us to eat.
Okay. So you prepare and have a meal. I get that portion.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
There you go.
The Sadar family special.
Sure. Okay. You guys have had a meal. What do you do at this point?
Saddle up the horses and get ready to leave.
Okay. Ronan doesn't look so sure.
Wait, what time of day is it now?
morning.
Yeah, still very early morning,
So the creatures have gone away?
as far as you can tell.
Okay.
They came in late last night, like right after sunset. Whatever it was hit the building then. You guys sealed up after the sun had set. And they scouted the building for a little bit, but then seemed to go away.
Could we go back down that path, during the day? The one that we started last night?
That's up to you as a party. I mean, you have feet, so you
Sure.
physically could.
Yeah, I'm asking the party.
I'm gonna say
That
no.
would- No?
Do you mean the path to go to the forest or the path to go back to the? Well, he can't hear me, so I don't know. You can relay that.
He's asking if you wanted to go back basically the way you came from or deeper into the woods again.
I want to go deeper into the woods, following the path of tracks and weird stuff.
Are we all full health again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I did tell you guys what I saw when we were out there. I don't think that we're going to be able to handle it.
I think we should beat it. So says the barbarian.
Barbarian is not hungry for blood. That's odd.
Not for his own blood, that's for sure.
Fact.
Since when does he have any sense?
It's
That's
the only
true.
lead
What's
we
his
have right
intelligence
now.
again? A negative?
I got -1, but I got a horsey charge to take care of.
This is where you guys have to decide what to do. I can't play in here.
Let's
It's
go.
the
Let's
only
go ask
lead.
the horses.
All right. So we're gonna ask the horses what they want to do.
Okay.
Okay. Grandma just starts kind of nudging you.
Is it any particular direction?
Yeah, back. Just like pushing up against you.
Okay. Well, clearly,
Just with its nose.
Granny wants to go home.
Granny has spoken.
It starts sniffing you, just all over.
I mean, it's the only lead we
It's
have
probably-
right now. That's where I think we should go.
Why don't we check the houses on the outside of town? I feel like if these things were pulling people from their homes, then those would be the first ones hit.
Maybe, but seems like everywhere has been hit at this point. This whole town.
That's probably fair.
You guys have to decide what you want to do here.
I think if it's the daytime, we should. It will be safer or better.
That's probably true. At least we can see.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna regret doing this, but fine. Let's go into the woods.
And we'll take it really slow. You can scout ahead if you want. Or
So softly.
yeah.
I want to make sure the horses are comfortable in the stables and have enough food. We don't come back to dead horses.
Okay. That's easy enough to do. There's still some food and such there, and you brought some with you. The stable master had given you some when you got Charlie. Not when you got Grandma so much, but that's another issue.
I mean, they can share.
Rini had to watch The Last Airing twice just so she could catch what happened with you and Grandma.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to see that.
Well, it's up on YouTube. Anyway. So, if you guys are going to go stealthing into the woods, I need stealth checks all around.
All right.
Oh no.
15.
I'm at disadvantage for chainmail, right? So.
Yep.
8.
Ernest got a 5.
That's a
He's
9.
just talking loudly while he's walking.
You know what's funny? What I picture Urus doing is being like Drax from Guardian of the Galaxy. You know how he's like, nothing goes over my head. I would catch it. but you know,
Yeah,
in,
a little
a stealthy way. You know, it's like, look at me. You can't see me. I'm too stealthy for you. I am invisible. You know, like humming the Mission Impossible song, jumping, but
Yep.
really not being stealthy at all.
Yep.
That's
Gronk
what-
from Emperor's New Groove.
Yep.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So we got, I know, a 15. What else we get? I think I heard an 8.
9.
5.
Demmer, what was yours?
8.
Oh, okay, that's where I heard the 8 from. Okay. Okay. As you guys start sneaking into the woods.
Like I say, I'm going ahead of everyone.
Okay, you're going ahead of everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will take that into account here. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, how far does that stealth check get us?
Not far.
Hey, Rill, do you want me to turn off the other monitor here?
Oh, yeah, that'd probably be good.
Okay, I can no longer see.
Why are you looking at my notes?
I didn't know you would pull them up on that.
Well, I can't pull
PC.
them up over here because I'm recording. I just had a mouse in front of my face for a while here, too.
Some conniving scheme is going on over there. I don't like it.
Yeah, she may have just seen a character template I'm using. That's not
Not
exactly
once.
what you're seeing, it's just the closest thing I could find.
I
Not
won't
once for
metagame.
weak enemy, not twice for very strong enemy.
I've heard of screen looking, but never on that level.
Yeah, it doesn't help. We
Yeah.
both got monitors for that PC. Anyway, they told you to knock once for a weak PC, knock twice for a strong one. I'd be interested to see what your evaluation is.
It would be hard to say because it's not a traditional character.
Fun part about making your own campaign. Okay. So, Mistral, are you doing your sneaking through the trees again? Give me an acrobatics then. Especially where you're trying to be stealthy about it.
Nope.
What?
Natural 1.
Okay. You climb up into a tree, and about as soon as you get all the way up, a branch underneath you gives, and you end up tumbling all the way back down to the ground.
Ow.
Taking 4 points of damage.
Fun. Wonderful. Ow.
You can attempt again if you want, but might I suggest using another tree?
Okay. Attempt number 2. So I'm trying to be... Actually, hold on. I'm going to roll a perception check to ensure nothing heard me. We're trying to see if anything heard me.
Okay.
Okay, that is 21.
It is still utter silence.
Okay. Now I'm going to try going back up. 20. Not natural.
Okay. You make it up in the tree and start going limb to limb. Now that you're more familiar with what a rotten branch looks like,
I guess that's a valid point. Again, I'm from the city. I don't know these things.
double strike. For those of you that have watched Wreck-It Ralph. Okay, so you start bounding through the trees up ahead of the group. You guys maybe get in half a mile or so. when Mistral, you start seeing something. You know the party behind you is pretty loud. You can hear them. And you start seeing something sneaking through the brush. You see some movement.
Can I tell what it is?
Give me a perception check.
Well,
Yeah. It's more of the same types of things you saw yesterday. And they look like they're heading toward the group. They've heard them.
how many? About?
You see maybe 5 figures moving.
Okay. Who's that? Who's that cutie pie? Sorry, he likes looking at himself. Not conceited at all.
Why don't we take a quick break and we can get restocked on drinks and stuff, and we can get him a drink. All right, we will stop the recording real quick, and we'll be right back with more Glory Roll. All right, welcome back. Thank you for indulging us during that small break. Now, where we left off, Geekling was screaming. Things were creeping through the bushes. And Mistral, you had spotted them.
Are they far enough away that I can throw something at them to get their attention? Not the creatures, but the other things. Yeah. The party.
The other things, the party.
The loud ones.
I suppose they're a little bit further down the trail than you are. Excuse me. The other things. The party still being behind you.
Okay. How far away are the creepy things? Approximately from me.
Maybe about 20 yards. They're moving pretty quietly. You just happen to beat their stealth check.
Okay. Is there a stick nearby that I could grab?
You're in a tree, yes.
Or a pine cone or something?
Sure.
I want to throw it in the opposite direction of that's behind me. So well, not in front of me. I don't want to throw it in front of me. Off to the side. So they get.
I was gonna say, you're basically right in the middle of things are this way, party's this way, you're in the middle, so you want to throw it across. Okay.
Yeah, I want to throw it like, so if they're here and I'm here and my party's here, I want to throw it like out here
Okay.
or back here,
Okay.
one way or the other, to make loud noise, or at least enough to make them think that I'm coming from a different direction.
Okay. I guess give me a deception check. Oh, yeah.
11.
Okay. You see again, you haven't clearly gotten to see them through the undergrowth. Whatever it is kind of sneaking through the undergrowth. You've caught enough glimpses to tell that they're the same kind of things you saw before. But you just see stop of the movement and then sudden redirection of the movement in the direction you threw the stick.
So they bought the bait.
They appear to.
Okay. I'm going to try to sneakily make it back to my party.
Okay.
Did we hear the anything? Did I hear anything?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So you make it back to the party.
Hey guys. There's a group, maybe 5 or 6 of these creatures up ahead. Tried to direct them. Heading.
You're cutting in and out because you're trying to talk quietly.
I'm whispering. Whisper, whisper.
Louder.
So there are some sneaky things that are heading the way towards us, and I tried to redirect them.
Like an ASMR.
But I think they bought the bait. But there's like 5 or 6 of them, so we gotta either probably take them on or try to sneak past them. What's ideas?
Well, we should probably sneak past them then. Have we been walking like right on the path of where all the tracks are, and like
That's what I assumed. You guys said you were following the trail back up. The
Yeah.
thing is, this isn't like a beaten path. It's just that a bunch of things moved this direction all at once, so a bunch of the bushes are knocked over. You can see some trees have gotten scarred up.
yeah.
It was just a massive movement of things all of a sudden went this way. Not like it's an established game trail or something.
We should at least get off of the path then, and either continue to kind of follow it or get off the path and wait for those guys to pass by. But I don't think we should be walking or staying on the path any longer than we have to. That was maybe an oversight on our part to walk on it.
Well, the best way to follow a trail.
Yeah. So, which way did you throw the pine cone? Or the stick, or whatever you threw?
That way.
Okay, well, we should go the opposite way then.
That
And,
would be leaving the forest.
well, no, but like,
You threw it to one
Besides-
side of the trail. He wants to go to the other side of the trail.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Let's go to the other side of the trail.
We're doing one of these.
Yeah. That's what I think we should do.
Okay.
Is this getting kind of Looney Tunes? Like,
I'm glad
little
somebody
bit.
else said it.
Or we just, take them on.
Well, I don't know if we can take on 5 or 6 of them.
Then what the hell are we doing out here in the woods?
We're looking for evidence or something else.
I said let's go home.
Evidence. These creature things ate the townsfolks.
Well, we need to have. Well, yeah. Well, if we're gonna go back to the guard, the captain, he's not gonna believe us if we just tell him that there are these weird creatures that are all abominations and the town is, deserted. He's gonna need some type of evidence to believe something like that.
Then let's go kill these things and bring one back. Ta-da, evidence.
Okay, if you wanna take him on, I'm always down for a fight.
Okay. I will distract them And you guys come in and flank me. Sound good?
Okay. Do we want to meet them in the town or in the woods?
In the town.
Probably the town.
Okay. Well, then I guess we'll start heading back that way.
Okay. Are you guys going stealthily, or are you just running back to town? Or, like I said, you made it about a half a mile into the woods at this point.
Probably not trying to be stealthy if we're trying to get them to out of the woodworks.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
true.
Let's
I guess.
book it.
Yeah, we're gonna run, make lots of noise, and draw them out.
Okay. You guys start hightailing it back toward town. You guys make it about a quarter mile before you start hearing something crashing behind you.
Does it sound like trees snapping and stuff like
Sounds
that?
like
Or-
things running after you.
So it's behind us.
Yes.
Yep. Can we run faster?
Yeah, does it sound like they're gaining?
Can you throw the dwarf? And just pick him up by the
100%
braids?
already.
Classic party tactic. Except usually it's the healer that gets thrown.
Well, we don't have one of those. So.
Yeah.
Well,
You sound adorable.
I guess we're gonna just run faster. Yeah.
Alright, it's about the time you guys make it to the edge of the woods that things actually come cutting around in front of you. And now it's time to roll for initiative.
Did we
Did we level?
level up? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh no.
I got 8.
I got 9.
Hang on. I'm rearranging so I can actually take notes here. Instead of, looking up the combatants. Okay.
Am I allowed to say that I'm using D&D Beyond right now? For my character sheet?
I'm fine with that. If
Okay.
they wanted to sponsor us, maybe we could do that for everybody.
That would be cool.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. 20 plus,
No.
15 to 20. I don't believe that you rolled that high. 10 to 15. We got great initiative rolls this time around. 5 to 10.
9.
Eight.
Okay.
The dwarf has 3.
I got
Looks
a
like we're gonna have
4.
to throw the dwarf.
What did you get, Pamela?
4.
Okay. Okay. Start of the order with the Mighty 9, Mistral. Yeah, you roll a 10. You really don't expect to be the first one in turn order.
So, can we get a description of what these things look like now that we're seeing them in the sun and
Yeah,
stuff
can we get a
like
visual?
that?
Oh, you want to look at them? Sure, you can do that. So, what you see busting out in front of you appears to be decrepit, deformed, humanoid-looking figures. They stand on two legs, but their muscle structure isn't quite right. They're one shoulder's up higher than the other, and they almost seem to have things growing off of them.
Okay.
Like I
Are
said,
they like?
two that
are
have
they-
jumped out in front of you and are cutting off your path.
When you say things growing off them, do you like body parts, like trees?
You are cutting in and out really bad. Just move your mic closer to your head.
Do you mean like trees or moss, other limbs or spines? What do you mean?
It almost appears to be some kind of fungal growth.
So mushrooms?
Possibly.
Mold? Okay.
I mean, if you want a more detailed description about an individual one or something, you can give me a perception check as part of your turn. And I can describe in a little bit more detail. I just kind of gave you the brief glance. Something just jumped in front of you. Here's what you saw.
Are they attacking?
They're cutting off your path as you're moving forward. That's all they've done so far.
Do they look aggressive?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to hit one.
Okay.
Like batter up. 5. Oh wait, nope. Actually, have to roll the hit first. Does a 20 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 5. 9 points of damage, bludgeoning.
9 points bludgeoning. Okay. Are you wearing your gas mask or your breathing mask?
Yeah, why? Aren't we all?
I don't know. I know there'd been talk about taking it off since you'd gotten away from the bigger city.
When we got into this city, it was one of the first things we did was, remember, I strapped it on tighter because
Okay.
Worried
you've
about
also
pollution?
slept since then. I figured you didn't wear it while you were sleeping. Jeez. The guy asks a simple question and you guys all get...
I think maybe as a point of order, at least for my character, you can assume he has it on whenever he's outside, unless I say otherwise.
There's a specific reason I was asking here. As you
Okay.
hit this creature, you notice a bunch of black particles type thing coming up from it.
black mold.
Basically, a bunch of spores just got released because you hit.
It's asbestos.
Asbestos
Hummel
is
and Epitaph are frozen on my screen.
yeah, I
Epitaph
see
definitely is.
Epitaph frozen. The others, everybody else is moving on mine.
I'm just not moving a lot.
We may have to reschedule session 2. I don't know. We'll see.
Rill's very pixel.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get at least through one session. But yes, you hit it. You did 9 points of damage, you said? Correct?
Yep.
Bludgeoning? All right. Are you taking any more actions with your turn? You've moved, you've hit.
I can't hear what anyone's saying because Epitaph is talking over this.
We'll slap him and tell him to shut up.
I currently don't hear him at all. I think he needs to relaunch Discord because he's frozen
Or,
and not speaking.
or come over and share his screen with you or something. I don't know.
He's waving me away dismissively.
Jeez.
Well, we'll worry about him when we get to his turn. For now, he's bottom of the order. Anyway, Mistral, what are you finishing with your turn? You did the one attack, you did the movement to get up to them.
Okay. Okay, I baseball one. Can I kick it?
Sure. You get your melee attack. You are a monk.
That would be 23.
That'll hit.
5.
5? Okay.
That was my minimal amount of damage.
That's pretty good amount for a minimal amount of damage. You gotta consider that. All right, so
Plus 4.
as you came in, whacked it upside the head. Like I said, a spore cloud released from it. And now as you bring your leg around and deliver a kick to the torso, another spore cloud releases again. Okay, at this point, it's their turn. So this one and its buddy are going to come running up to you and attempt to attack you. First one is going to get a... Where is it? 17 to hit.
On me?
Yes.
17 hits.
Okay. So it takes a swing at you and deals 7 points of damage. Just hitting you with its fists. You know, returning your favor. Second one's going to come at you. And it's going to be a 19 to hit. So.
Yep, hits.
And that one's going to do 3 points of damage.
Okay. So are there 3 on me or 2?
2. Now, coming out from the woods behind you guys comes more figures. 2 more that look like the ones in front of you, more or less, slightly different configurations, and then 2 that are some kind of weird, almost 4-legged animal-like creature, but it's definitely not anything you guys have seen before. And Ronan, you're going to be attacked by one of the humanoid-like ones. All right, I don't even need to ask about that one. Well, it critical the 2 attack, and then it like minimumed its actual damage, so you take a total of 5 points of damage. One of the other humanoid ones is going to come up and go for the dwarf. And miss entirely. And then the 2 dog ones are going to go after the human. And let's see, that's going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And a 19 to hit.
19 is my armor class.
Okay, so that's a hit. Let's see, they are... So total you will take... Between the 2 of them hitting you, you'll take 14 points of slashing damage.
14, okay.
Ouch.
Yep.
Yeah. Wonder if these guys are gonna be too tough for us.
I don't think so, and I think you'll find out why in fairly short order. But anyway, part of it is they got a better initiative than you guys, and that's why they seem so tough at this point.
Yeah.
But speaking of, Ronan, your turn.
I'm gonna cast magic missile
Okay.
at the humans.
Just the one attacking you, or there's 4 of them total, so you can attack one target or multiple.
I'm gonna attack 3 of them.
Okay. Which 3? You've got 2 on Mistral, 1 on you, and 1 on Urist.
The one on me, the one on Urist, and one of the ones on Mistral.
Okay. So they auto hit. I just need you to do the 1d4 damage.
Per.
Yes.
So it's 3d4.
Well, because they're all going to different targets, I need to know individual numbers. What's we got going here?
5 damage for one of them.
Then 2 and then 3.
Then 2 for the one on Urist.
Okay.
And 3 for the one on
So 5 against the one attacking you. So that's okay. And then you said 2 against the one on Urist. And then
Yes.
how much on the one attacking Mistral?
3.
3? Okay. Okay. So yeah, all of the missiles find their targets. They all take the impact, but then tend to shrug it off and keep going. Okay. Anything else with your turn?
I don't think so.
Okay. Emmerich.
Yeah, so okay, I'm just gonna swing my Warhammer at the one that attacked, or one of the, you said the dogs were attacking me?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll swing and hit one of them.
Okay.
Now, when we leveled, I got stuff, but I don't know if I can use it yet.
Okay, so you're wanting to use a spell to enhance this?
Yeah.
Explain to me what you're wanting to do, and I'll give you the storyline here.
Okay, so the spell is Green Flame Blade, and you make a melee weapon attack, and then some fire like comes out of the person you hit or your weapon, and does damage to a nearby enemy as well.
Fire comes out of the person you hit or the weapon?
So like it in my head, how it went is these things are startling to look at, and they shocked me. So I mean, I want to hit one of them, but
And then it should splash damage onto the next one is the effect, right?
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is the way it'll play. Well, I've got an idea of how it'll play out. Let's have you roll to see if you hit them, and then we can play it out from there.
Sure, yeah, I got to do that first, I suppose.
I'm still imagining him like bopping one and like
21 to hit.
I just pictured one of them turning and burp on the other one and just fire out of its mouth. You got a 21 to hit?
21 to hit, yeah.
That'll hit. All right, so does the spell affect the first target, or is it just that it splashes over from there? This is not a spell I'm all that familiar with.
Yeah, it's from Skag, so that's what is that one? That's I don't know what Skag stands for.
sword.
Yeah.
On a hit, target suffers attacks normal effects, and green fire leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it. The second creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay. So the way I picture this is, yeah, you just got startled with these things running out of the woods behind you. You instinctively make a swing, your training taking over. You make this swing and you hit the thing solidly, and you do how much damage?
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay. This makes this interesting, because you hit it, and you expected more resistance when you hit, but you end up hitting at first, but then you almost feel like it just burst. Your blade cuts clear through the thing.
Warhammer.
Fine. Your Warhammer hits the resistance of it, and it's almost like hitting a water balloon where it hits and then punctures through, and the thing bursts. And as your hammer continues around, this, what could have been remnants of the thing, or I don't know what, comes flying off the tip of your hammer, or the end of your hammer, and splashes over onto its buddy, inflicting damage there. It does appear to possibly be greenish flame. Maybe you might even say Jaden color. And you almost feel you hear something in your pocket croaking.
Okay.
First of all, gross.
And
Yep.
I had to keep the horror theme going.
Yeah. The other one took 2 points of fire damage, by the
2
way.
points of fire damage? Okay. So, in case you're in doubt, the first one is gone.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna look around. I'm just gonna look around at my party members, and like, did you guys see that? I'm not actually gonna say it, but that's my facial expression.
All right, so you have effectively banished one of them.
Yep. And as my bonus action, I'm not gonna do anything.
I was going to say, as your bonus action, you look at them and go,
Yeah.
All right, Urist.
I'm gonna smack the one that has been trying to hit me.
Okay. I'd say that's a fair response.
Alright, so I swing my great axe at it.
Okay. You can take him, see if he'll let you put him down.
And I get a 12.
You get a 12. That'll hit.
And with my mighty swing, I will do 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Alrighty. So you come in to this. You're pretty used to this when you're fighting humanoid types. Most of them stand taller than you. This guy's no different. You're looking up at him and you take a swing and you catch him right across his hips. It just cuts right across his pelvis. And you hear him grunt and groan and just look down at you and go for another swing. His next turn, you know. But yeah, you've opened up a big old cut there that starts bleeding. At the same time, you see the black puff as well coming off of this guy.
When the thing that I hit, when it died, did it like explode in a puff of that stuff
No.
or anything? No?
No, more slime with that one.
Okay. Is it on my hammer?
Oh yeah.
Gross.
I'm gonna have to watch that later. Get some
Man, I
hand
wanna like
Later,
sanitizer. Hammer sanitizer.
bathe it in hand sanitizer.
You.
All right, Mistral,
Oh, that's me.
we're back to you.
Can I do one of my new things?
Yeah?
Well, I have two on me. One that's been damaged. And the other one hasn't. Right?
No, they've both been hit.
Oh.
You hit one, and then one hit the other.
Okay. Okay. So, I want to do.
I know I did.
Go wash your hands, you.
Damn. Damn.
No, I'm not entirely sure of how to exactly do this.
It's not virus related. I got a piece of kernel stuck in the back of my throat.
That's what they all say.
It's always popcorn.
Okay, so I have to use 2 key points, which I have 3, so
Okay.
I am going to do Fist of Unbroken Air. Ronan hit. The second one that approached me, I
Okay.
assume. Spend 2 key points. Choose a creature within 30 feet of you. That one. That creature must make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, the creature takes 3d10 bludgeoning damage plus an extra 1d10 bludgeoning damage for each additional key point you spend. I'm not going to spend any additional key points, so it's just going to be the 3.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I hope
What's
you
the
hit.
DC?
I don't know. Hold on. Where do I find it?
It's probably your spellcasting modifier or your spellcasting save.
I don't have one of those.
It should say it in the description of the spell thing there.
Okay.
I gotta take
Should be wisdom, I think, for a monk.
Probably. Yeah, it doesn't say it in the description. It just says, on a failed save, the creature takes 3d10 bludgeoning damage plus an extra 1d10 bludgeoning for each additional key point you spend, and you can push the creature up to 20 feet away from you and knock it prone. On successful save, the creature takes half as much damage, and you don't push it or knock it prone.
She's making fun of us that we're close to the camera, but I think we're fine.
I'm just jealous because I'm too old to be that close.
Hey, Russell, can you hear me?
You're not that close to the camera.
I can hear you, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Epitaph is probably the closest to the camera.
You could probably pick his teeth through the camera.
I mean, I'm an arm's length away from the camera.
I'm further than an arm's length away.
Well, our arms aren't the same length, so that's not really a valid.
Yeah, but in
measurement.
terms of proportionality.
What I need to know is what your spellcasting skill is, basically. Well, I guess we'll go with that. So it's your.
Okay, key save DC 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
Your modifier. So basically start with 10 plus your modifier.
I found that using D&D Beyond.
What was that? Sorry, I just put my earbud back in.
I said I found that by using D&D Beyond.
You guys were saying the exact same thing at the exact same time.
I
It was
noticed
kinda
that,
creepy.
yeah.
Okay, so 13. All right, make your damage.
3d10? That's what I said. Okay. Six. 4 is 10. 17.
Okay.
Did he save?
What's that?
Did it save?
It did not.
Yeah. Okay, so 17. And it gets pushed.
Okay. So you wind up in this move that can only be described using anime figures. And make a push towards it, and from you comes this gust of wind that hits it square in the chest. It gets pushed back, a huge puff of black smoke coming off of it, or spores. And you see it go down into kind of the, superhero stance type thing. 2 feet on the ground, one hand down. And it starts slowly looking up, but you can see it's having trouble breathing at this point, just...
It's knocked prone.
Oh, it's knocked prone?
Yes.
Okay. So it falls back then. But it's slowly starting to make its way up, gasping.
Cool. Then can I punch the other one?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, Pat.
20, not natural.
Okay, that'll hit.
7 points of damage. Where's my pencil? I've been...
So you come around and do a chop at this thing right about at its neck. I just rolled the critical fail eating. Okay. You take a chop at its neck, and you see it start to buckle. It goes down onto the, 3-point stance, and then starts getting back up.
Yeah. Okay.
You've got them both hurting. You can tell that much, but they're still moving. And speaking of them, their turn.
These things have a fuck ton of health points.
Yeah. They both start standing back up and come over to you. The first one's going to take its attack, the one that you hit last year. And its buddy's not there yet, so it's not going to get its advantage. It swings at you and just swings wide. It seems almost dazed from what it's doing, or from the hit that it took. The other one's going to struggle over and also attempt to whack at you. And it's going to get 18 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. It's going to do 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Ronan, the one on you, is going to attack. And that's going to be a 12 to hit.
It hits.
Okay.
It doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
Oh, it doesn't hit. Okay. Okay, Urus, the one on you then is going to take a swing at you. And misses horribly. And then Emmerich, the dog thing, is going to claw at you. And that is going to be an 18 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. Your AC's 19?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a productive round for them. Ronan, it's now your turn.
How far away is the closest one?
To you, it's right up in your face. It's swinging at you in melee. That's true. You probably should have taken an effect with the magic missile cast, but oh well. It's already passed.
I'm gonna use Misty Step.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna throw a firebolt at it.
Oh no.
Oh, never mind. I can't.
I was gonna say, I think those are both spells, so I don't know if you can do. Well, one's a cantrip, one's. I've seen certain home rules where they'll let you do that before. I'll need to look into that more before I allow it this time around. But you can Misty Step away, so you get to a safe distance. How far away are you looking to get?
$30
Okay. Yeah, you can do that and open up the distance between you. Are you trying to put somebody between you and it? I'm just trying to get spatial orientation in my head here.
Yeah. Tourist.
All right. So you teleport away, where it'll have to run past Urus to get at you. Okay. Then Emmerich, your turn.
All right, so I'm still a little flabbergasted by what just happened. But I'm gonna swing my warhammer at the other thing, four-legged thing that's on me. And I want to hit it, like right in the ribs area. That's the spot I'm aiming.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Uh, 10 points of damage again. I rolled 7 twice.
Hey, there you go. Okay,
Yeah.
as you hit this one right in its side, you again feel that kind of popping sensation. This thing appears to have some kind of hardened exterior, possibly. Some kind of chitinous surface that when you hit it, you're cracking it, and the insides apparently don't lend much structure because, again, it just bursts like a water balloon.
Okay. And then what do I see around me? I see that Urus has one on him. Ronan teleported away, and then Mistral's got a couple.
Yes, Mistral's got 2 on her. There's one that's just kind of a free agent at this point. It hasn't picked a target. And then there's one on Urist.
Okay, I'm gonna go to I'm gonna kind of charge at the 2 by Mistral.
Okay.
And kind of how I picture this going in my head is I'm gonna use my Shield Master bonus action, the shove, which I can do as a bonus action. But so I feel like I'm gonna run up to one of them and try to like ram it with my shield, to shove it, type of thing.
Just come up to it and push it off.
Yeah.
Okay. Just trying to get it to redirect to you instead of to her.
Yes. So the shove, I can either push it 5 feet or knock it prone.
Okay.
I probably would try to knock it prone, I think.
Okay.
But should be a contested strength.
Yep. Give it to me. What you got?
14, 17.
All right, you come up to it, hit it with your shield, and knock it flat on the ground, and it starts struggling to get back up.
And I'll do like a little head nod to Mistral. Like a what's up, girl type of thing.
Whatever. Okay. Fair enough.
Insert eye roll in response.
Urist, your turn.
I'm gonna swing at the guy in front of me.
Okay.
It's 21.
21, you said?
Yep.
Okay, that'll definitely hit.
Hold on, I need to figure out if this is a 6 or a 9.
On a D6, it would definitely be a 6. Just throwing that out there.
Thanks. So based on what I'm seeing around it, I believe it's a 6. So that'll be 10.
What kind of dice were you rolling?
12.
The dot on the bottom. Dot is always on the bottom, so
There's no
looks
dot
like-
on the bottom.
What's exactly on the opposite side of the dice?
The 7.
Okay, it's a
That's a
6
6.
then. Yeah. Yeah. If it's a 7 on the opposite side of the dice, it's a 6.
Okay.
I picked up 2 different D12s here and compared them, and on both of them it's the 6 opposite of the 7. So, okay, so you do 6 plus what?
4 for 10 damage.
Okay, 10 damage. Awesome. Again, you see the puff of stuff come off of him. You got a good cut right across its chest. It look. Oh, excuse me, English. It looks like it's having trouble holding together, but it's still trying to like curl in on itself to keep its chest together. It's kind of holding at it, but it's still standing. Anything else? Excuse me, English is getting harder and harder. Anything else with your turn?
I'm gonna shake my butt at it.
Do a whole Braveheart.
I'll shoot lightning out my ass.
There you go. That's the way to do it. Okay, Mistral, your turn.
Okay. Well, if he took the other one off of me, then I'm gonna keep attacking the one that's better. Yeah?
Yeah, move your mic a little bit closer to your face. You're cutting in and out. But
It doesn't stay.
Nope. that's fine. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Eek. It's gonna hit 11.
That'll hit.
Okay.
These guys are not hard to hit.
7 points of damage.
Okay,
Kicking.
hold on. So, you hit it with your staff.
Uh-huh.
You come across and do the full, like, baseball whap to its chest. And you see its chest cave in and it slumps over to the ground.
Okay.
And it has to make a save. You did how many points of damage there?
7.
7? Okay, yeah, it slumps down to the ground.
Okay. Second attack.
To what?
To the thing that's slumped on the ground.
It's not moving.
I don't care.
Okay.
Second attack.
Go for it.
12 to hit.
Okay, I don't think you need to roll the hit.
I'm full on dodgeballing its head.
Okay.
That's 8 points of damage. Max damage.
Its head goes rolling off to the side.
Did it, like,
Disconnect, yes.
oh?
And I want you to make a Constitution save.
Damn it.
As a large black cloud comes out of it.
Where's my con? So I just add my modifier? Right?
Yes. Sorry, you're
Okay.
not proficient in resisting disease here.
No, that's a 17.
Okay, you're fine. You go stumbling back from this type thing, but you don't take any damage or anything from it. Okay.
So I'm seeing these clouds of spores flying around, right?
Yes.
I'm not breathing,
Okay.
just to make it clear.
Okay.
I can choose to not breathe, so I'm going to not breathe.
Sure. All right. It's their turn. The one in front of you, Emmerich, is going to take an attack on you. Because its buddy's gone, it doesn't get advantage anymore. And it doesn't matter. It's not going to do it. Urist, at this point, you have 2 on you. And they have a buddy, so there's that. That's going to be 18 to hit.
That'll just barely hit me.
And
Definitely, like, yeah.
and a 19 to hit, so I think they both got you.
They got lucky this time.
7 points of damage total between the 2 hits.
I'm sorry, did they hit at all?
Barbarians. I'll remember to bring the blue dragon next session. All right.
Fortunate for the dragon, I had a lot of spicy food.
All right, Ronan, your turn. You're successfully away from them. They have not come charging up to you. There are 3 left standing. All of the humanoid variant.
I'm gonna try firebolting at the 3 of them.
One.
Well, one of them.
Yeah, you get to pick one.
The closest one.
Okay. What do they have to make a save, or do you make an attack? I think it's an attack. Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's got to make a ranged attack.
Seven.
7 to hit. That
Yes.
will miss. Wham, wham. Sorry. Are you moving or anything with your turn?
I'm gonna maintain as much distance from them as I can.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, Emmerich, your turn.
So how many now are there? There's just one on me, right?
There is 1 in front of you, between you and Mistral, and then there's 2 over on Urist at this point.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna swing at the one that I tried to knock prone before and it got back up.
Yeah, it got back up
Okay.
on its turn.
Yep.
It takes half its movement speed, but that's not a problem considering it didn't
didn't
go
move.
anywhere.
Yeah. It's still, it's the thought that counts.
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, double dice, please.
Oh no, I got ones on both of them.
Oh. Do you want to
So-
turn in one of your tokens?
Oh yeah, I did forget about the tokens.
Yeah, I don't have them to physically hand to you today, or I can't.
Yeah. Sure. What the heck? Why not? I forgot about those. So then I'll re-roll. Oh well, I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, I'll turn in one of my tokens.
Okay. What is... Give me a d4 roll.
1.
Okay. Let me check my chart here and see what that means. Okay. And which dice did you need?
It's a D8.
D8. You got a 5.
Okay. So then that ends up being 5, 6, 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay. Okay. So you see this one, as you nail it square in the chest, it slumps back against a tree, and there it stays.
Like it's dead?
Yes, it's not moving. I mean, if you want to make double sure, you can do like what Mistral just did, knock its head off, but...
I'll let her take care of that.
Okay.
As my bonus action, I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Run over to Urist and try to knock prone one of his guys that's on him.
Okay.
I'm just feeling super helpful, I suppose, and team oriented, and
Go for it. Give me the strength check.
That is a 16.
Okay. It manages to keep its feet. You come over and hit it with the shield, and it just bounces into it and kind of turns at you and snarls.
Okay. I'll do the same thing I did to Mistral, and I'll give a head nod to Urist, but not like a "Hey girl." This time it's more
How
like
you doing, girl?
It's more like a, I got you.
Sup?
Got you.
All right, fair enough. Okay, with that, Mistral, your turn.
Okay, so there is 2 on Urus, and that's it, right?
Yes, Urus and Emmerich have them cornered at this point. Well, cornered. They've got them paired off.
I'm very
Okay.
popular.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go behind. So Urus Emmerich, right?
Yep.
Right. Baddies. Right?
Ish.
Can I get behind one of them?
Sure.
Poke it in the rear?
Sure.
That's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nine points of damage.
Okay. And it slumps to the ground dead.
Am I in range of the other one or no?
You could take a small step and be there.
Okay. Can I do that? Because I
Yes.
already moved.
Yes. It wasn't that far away that you couldn't make the move to also do this. You've got enough movement.
Alright. Oh, this one I'm gonna miss. 9 to hit?
9 to hit? That hits.
Really?
I said they're not that hard to hit.
5 points damage.
Okay. Hey, every little bit helps at this point. Okay, so you sneak up behind the one, pop it in the rear, and it collapses over from the damage. The next one, you go up behind, and you whack it on the back of the neck, trying to go for a nerve there. And you see its head kink to the side a little bit, but it doesn't do anything more than that. Now it's their turn, or its turn, I guess. At this point, there is only one left, and Urus is going to just keep trying to wail on you. And it's going to do so with 15 to hit.
It does not hit.
Okay, well, it's swinging around wildly at this point. All right, in that case, Ronan, your turn.
I'm gonna hit it with Melf's acid arrow.
Okay. That sounds like it needs a ranged attack, probably. Oh, we just lost the camera. Oh, there we go. He's back.
17 to hit.
17 to hit. That'll hit. What are the effects?
44 acid damage.
44 acid damage.
You have to do it.
Okay. Yeah, so roll me 4d4.
4d4 is very different than 44.
Yeah.
Which is what I heard initially.
Yeah, me too. I had to stop and go, that's not how they list damage. That's not how they list damage.
12. Well, Dennis is just reading the thing at me and like slurring the numbers together. 44. Like not 4d4.
Okay.
All right. That's funny. I rolled this and it bounced up on top of another dice and sat perfectly on top of it. Okay. You see the acid hit it and it's
Wait. It'll do 6 damage next turn if it's still alive.
just got to cut the DM off. I see how it is.
Look, I'm trying to do it by the book.
No, I appreciate that. You see this magical arrow that you launch off. It's this sickly green arrow that as it travels, you think you can see some acid dripping off of it. It turns as if it's hearing this thing coming hissing at it, and it sinks into its eye socket. And you just see the area getting eaten away, and it lets out this guttural and it slumps down, dead. For that cheer to count, you got to push the push to talk.
I wasn't making any noise. It was one of those like ear cheers.
Yeah. And that ends the encounter. Congratulations, you survived again. I'll have to try harder to kill you next time.
Thanks.
Do we hear
did-
anything, you know, coming from the woods, like more of them coming or anything
Yeah,
like
perception check to see if we can hear new ones.
Roll it up.
19.
I rolled a
8.
5.
22.
Okay. As you guys listen, these two are cheering too much to actually hear anything. They're celebrating a little bit too much, clanking around in their armor, things like that. But Ronan and Mistral, you start listening intently to see if you can hear anything else coming. And all that you hear is the return of that unnatural silence.
I don't like this.
So did you see that fire come out of my hammer when I killed that one dog? That was so weird.
Are these things clothed?
Give me an investigation. Well, I guess if you're just looking for clothing, you don't need an investigation check. They do seem to have some tatters of clothing on them.
Okay. If you're wondering, I rolled a 17.
Okay.
I'm looking for, like, identification. Do these look like they were the villagers?
Okay. With a 17, what you find here is they appear to all be wearing the same type of garb. It looks like it was possibly a very cheap, basically almost a gray sack type thing. It's designed to cover. It's not designed to be fashionable or anything like that.
I want to look for like the most grotesque or grossest looking one.
That would honestly probably be one of the dog things that was attacking you.
But they don't exist anymore, right?
They're pretty well splattered here and over there and over there.
Yeah.
Were the dogs wearing clothes?
No.
So one of the humanoids then, one of them that's still like intact and stuff. Because if we're gonna, are they still spewing? If I kick one of them, does it still spewing spores and stuff like that?
If you kick it, yes, some more come out.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna take one of these back as evidence, we should take back the grossest looking one, and we also may want to like cover it up so it's not spewing any more of these spores in the meantime.
Like bag it.
Bag it and tag it, yeah.
Bag and tag.
Like, do we have, like a steampunk biohazard bag? Is that just like a sack?
It wouldn't be unusual, and you okay over there? Okay. Emmerich would know this. It would not be unusual for there to be like body bags that you could possibly use for this purpose at a guard outpost. So you could probably go back to the watchtower that you were at and gather something like that.
Okay.
It's not going to be like a plastic necessarily, like what you would think for a biohazard bag these days, but it would be a thicker canvas type, partly to keep the smell down. And it's probably about the closest you're going to come to any kind of way to seal these things.
Can we get some charcoal to put in there too to absorb the stench?
Some activated charcoal.
It'll also exfoliate the corpse.
Yeah, there you go. Remove that top layer of skin, reveal skin's freshest layer.
It'll
makes teeth,
reveal radiant, new, healthy skin.
Glamour corpse.
What?
To keep your corpse fresh and healthy. Oh boy.
Well, I kind of feel like a few of us should run back and get a bag, and I also want to see if I can get a jar to like sort of collect some of this goo, this slime that came from the dogs.
Okay.
But I'm under a sneaking suspicion that if all of us leave and come back, these things won't be here anymore. I don't know why I feel that. It's just a hunch.
Split the party. Split the party.
No splitting the party. You guys, one of you grab the dog, and I'm just gonna go and grab the head that I kicked off.
That's not. I don't know. The head's not enough. I was kind of hoping to get like the whole thing,
So grab a dog, and I grab a head.
Grab the dog parts. Yeah.
Well, the dogs aren't really grabbable anymore, I don't think.
There are certain
Could you
parts
get
that you
back
might be able
here?
to get hold of. You need a number to each of their torsos, but there's bits and pieces you might be able to grab.
Urus, can you help me carry one of these bodies, maybe? Yeah, I'll grab the legs and you grab the arms, and we can bring it back like that.
I make sure to tie my beard in a knot before I do any of it.
Yeah, and tighten your mask also, just in case. And Mistral, could you, or Ronan, could one of you maybe? Oh, do you have any of those vials, Mistral, that you keep your little tonic in, for you to, collect some of this stuff?
Do I have any empty vials?
Yeah.
I
Dungeons
think I
and
have
Dragons.
any empty. I guess I could empty one, but
Well, I don't know if you
ingredients
want to
aren't
do that.
necessarily kind.
Burris, do you have your mug with you?
Aye, but it's not beef or corpses.
Oh, I have it.
Why didn't you just go Jamaican?
You're Jamaican.
Is there like a creek or a stream or anything, or water? I'd imagine someone's carrying a water skin, right?
Yeah, I think
That's
we
in
all
an
have water.
adventurer's pack.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna empty the inkwell that I stole from the lady. And we're gonna rinse it out. And we're gonna scoop up some of the slime.
Okay.
Bottle it up. There you go.
Thank you. I don't know what we can do with this, but it's just more evidence or something. Maybe a wizard can look at it or something. I don't know. But thank you. That was a good idea.
Full of them.
Full of something.
So, let's grab those arms and we'll go back to the watchtower. There should be bags in there for something like this.
All right. Over the course of this journey, I do want you guys to make, you two specifically, to make Constitution saves.
Okay. Constitution, right?
Yep. That's usually what you roll for a Constitution save.
Yeah.
13.
You got a 17, you said?
13.
13? Okay.
Got a 23.
I got a 9.
Okay. I need my notes.
Someone should have tied up their beard as well.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. We'll get into that here in a little bit. As you get back, I mean, you're lugging a corpse, so it's not unusual that you start experiencing a little bit of a shortness of breath.
Mm-hmm.
But you just carted a corpse back, quarter of a mile. So, as you get back, you're able to go inside and find one of the body bag type things. Like I said, it's a treated canvas. It's got some kind of wax treatment on it type thing. Makes it water resistant, not necessarily waterproof, but it should help with, one, like I said, keeping the smell down, and two, preserving whatever's inside for at least a journey.
Okay.
And hopefully contain those spores a little bit.
Is that foreshadowing?
How about we empty like one of these footlocker guards posts?
Move your mic closer to your face.
How about we empty one of the footlockers that are at the guards barracks area? Put it in that. Put it in the bag. Put that in the box. Lock it up. Just extra protection. Just a thought.
How good is the filtration on these masks that we're wearing?
N95.
I feel like I've been asking that all week.
They're okay. They're generally intended for pollutants, not so much what you guys are dealing with here. That's why you guys are having to make these constitution checks every once in a while. But you're not having to make them all the time.
So, can we do Mistral's idea? Are they large lockers like that, like, I'm picturing, like, school, or, like, gym lockers or something like that?
Yeah, it's going to be a push to get something like that into one of these.
Alright. Yeah, I mean,
How big are these dog things?
Well, the pieces you recovered, or you guys didn't even recover any pieces.
Yeah, we just got the slime from the dog. But we're carrying a full humanoid.
Why? I have the head.
I thought we were picking the dog.
I thought you were taking the dog too.
No, I thought we were getting slime from the dog, and then Burst and me were carrying the humanoid. Like I had his legs and
That's what I got
he had,
too.
he had his wrists.
I thought we were carrying the dog.
Yeah,
That's fine. Okay.
communication was crossed here because
And you got an extra head for benefit. There you go.
Right.
Could we not
Okay.
just bring back a detailed, lifelike representation of the corpses, if that makes sense?
A photograph?
A lithograph, maybe?
Breathing difficult.
So what did we end up bringing back then? How about we agree on that?
What I got was you guys carted the body back.
It seems... Is that a good idea?
Well, we have it in the bag, so
I'll
it's gonna
defer to
protect
the,
it.
yeah, I'll defer to the city watching here the sensibility of taking a diseased thing back into a populated town.
Yeah, well, more or less, this bag should keep in the spores and whatnot.
More or less.
I feel like the DM is heavily hinting that it might not be the best idea to bring...
I'm more just poking at your guys' fears that you're bringing up. I already have my story written out depending on what choices you guys make. So whatever I hint at, it's more just I hear your insecurities and I want to poke at them than anything. So don't take what I'm saying as any kind of litmus test here.
Fine, I guess we're bringing this dead dog.
What? It's a humanoid now.
A humanoid. I'm just not gonna say anything.
All right. You guys are going to load that back up in the wagon and start carting it back. Okay.
Are we leaving already? Yeah. We never found what's his name?
sure.
Sure.
Nope, we didn't.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he can take care of himself, though.
I mean, given the circumstances, I don't think he's hanging around here.
And I
No.
don't think we should either, so let's go.
All right. We got our evidence then. Let's head out of here.
All right. I feel like this is possibly a perfect breaking point for either just a break or an episode. I don't know what you guys want to do here. This will get us to about 2 hours. We're supposed to go for 3, but I don't know if we want to record the extra hour at this point. Your guys' thoughts? I know today's a little bit weird with time.
I'm fine. I'm down for a break though.
Okay, yeah, either way, let's take a break.
Yeah,
This is a
I
perfect
think I can
time.
go another hour.
We'll do another little travel montage. We'll probably only go like 40, 45 minutes at max for this next part. But yeah, we'll do that. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back for you guys, and we'll pick up on the road.